Welcome or welcome back, everyone. My name is Rachel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today's practice is going to be a yin practice at the wall. So a practice that is really restorative, really grounding, and all about feeling supported and stable. The only props that you're going to need today are a wall, so go ahead and grab your mat and take it to a clear spot on your wall at home. And then you may also want a blanket. So I've laid a blanket across my mat. We'll be doing most of the practice lying on our backs today, and it's nice to have a little additional cushioning. This is a practice that you can do anytime, but I find it really therapeutic and beneficial right before bed. So you can do these poses on the wall and roll out of your practice and roll right into bed. We will start seated in Sukhasana, cross-legged at the wall, and you want to just make sure that your full body from the back of your head all the way through the low back is being supported by the wall. To your Sukhasana at the wall, and just shimmy back until the low back, the shoulder blades, and the back of the head make contact with the wall. Knees are slightly wide, either crossed at the shins or the ankles. Take the shoulders up towards the ears, and on the exhale, gently roll them down the back, creating a little space. Allow the elbows to be hugged in towards the rib cage, either palms face up or palms face down, depending on whether you want a more receptive or grounding energy. As you press down through your sit bones, just lengthen up through the crown of the head so that you begin to feel that little surge of energy along the spinal column. And then allow the eyes to close softly, so not bringing any tension into the forehead or the cheeks. Just take a couple of rounds of breath here, having arrived on your mat and in your practice. Maybe inhaling through the nose and exhaling out the mouth. Good, 2 more times. With each exhale, letting tension, stress, anxiety melt away. With each inhale, taking in love and joy. And then gently close the lips. And just tune into this sensation of being supported by the wall. I like to think of that as having your back. How it gives you a little added confidence, a little release of fear to know that somebody has your back, that you are supported no matter what you're doing or where you are. And just let the low body get a little bit heavier, as if the knees were dropping all the way down into the earth. Let the upper body feel a little bit lighter, as if a weight is rolling off your shoulders. Feel how joyous it is to be fully supported and grounded. Know that the practice today is all about a sacred space for yourself. So in yin, we go up to our edge in a pose, but not past it. So allowing the body to really let go. And so I invite you to be gentle, to be soft with yourself today. To know that somebody has your back and you can let go and release. Good. Take one more breath and then bring the palms one on top of the other on the heart center. Maybe you draw the chin down towards the chest and just take a moment and set an intention for this practice. Maybe you silently say to yourself, someone has my back. Maybe you silently say, I am supported. Maybe you give yourself permission to release and let go. Take one more breath, deep inhale through the nose. Long sigh out the mouth. And then very gently begin to open the eyes. Take the palms back down to the thighs. And just start with a few shoulder rolls. So inhale, draw the shoulders up towards the ears. And exhale, settling them down the back. But most of our wall poses today will be working the lower body. So we want to give just a little bit of movement and opening to the upper body before we dive in. Good. On the next breath, reversing. Inhale, draw the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, let them fall forward towards the heart. Good. One more round. Good. Settle the shoulders down the back. Take an inhale, lift the arms up overhead. And again, lean back into the wall. Let the fingertips touch the wall behind you. Maybe you bend the elbows, goalposting the arms. Now feeling that widening through the upper back. Good. And like a snow angel, so keeping the backs of the palms connected to the wall. Inhale, straighten the arms. Good. Exhale, bend the elbows, widening the chest, the upper back. One more time. Inhale, lengthen up, reach. Exhale, bend the elbows. Good. This time, inhale, send the arms up overhead. They can come off of the wall. And on the exhale, bend the right elbow, take the right palm to the left ear. And on your exhale breath, begin to use that right palm to draw right ear towards right shoulder. Exhale, release the left fingertips down to the earth. Nice neck stretch here. And release any habit of pulling and just let the weight of the right palm open the left side of the neck. And maybe you close the eyes again, go back in. Maybe you lean back into that wall, feeling that support. It's got your back. Good. Inhale, slowly draw the head back to center. Send both arms up towards the sky. Exhale, bend the left elbow. Let the left palm come towards the right ear. Take an inhale. Exhale, let that palm draw left ear towards left shoulder. Release right fingertips down to the earth. Staying nice and tall, softening the shoulders. Again, maybe closing the eyes. One more breath. Tension melting down the right side of the neck, all the way into the earth, releasing you. Good. Inhale, send the arms straight up. Exhale, pull palms through heart center. Good. Go ahead and release the fingertips down to the earth. And then we're going to make our way into our first wall pose, legs up the wall. So you're going to turn so that either the right or the left side is next to the wall, and shimmy your hip all the way up to the baseboard. Then taking the palms behind the low back. As you exhale, you're going to send the legs up the wall, release the spine, the torso down the mat. Now here I usually like to press into my arms and just shimmy as close to the wall as I can comfortably get. And then the legs extend all the way up the wall. Don't worry about pointing or flexing the feet, just let them go soft. And a couple options for your arms, you can take them into a T, palms face up. Or I like to continue that opening through the heart and the upper back by goal posting my arms, letting the backs of the palms rest on the mat. Draw the chin just slightly in so that you lengthen the back of the neck and the spine. Feel the hips get heavy, drawing down into the earth, widening through the low back, and then close the eyes. Inhale, exhale, fully release into this pose. Now the earth has your back. The wall supports your legs. You are stable and supported. You may notice a little twitch of the muscles as we stay here longer and longer, and that's the body letting go. There's so many beneficial effects of this practice. Reversing the lymph, reversing your blood. And again, that ability just to let go deeply into the earth. Just another round or two of breath here. And then on your next exhale, very slowly begin to take the palms to the outsides of the thighs. So the elbows are bent, back of the arm pressing into the earth. And then inhale, begin to slide your heels along the wall as you open the legs into a wide V. And remembering this is a yin practice, so going to your edge but not deeper. Maybe you want to keep the legs a little closer in, maybe you want to take them a little wider apart. Now you can take your arms back into a T or goal post. I like to use my palms just to support my thighs so that I stay at that edge and my legs don't fall into a V that is uncomfortable for my hips or inner thighs. And then resettling in here, connecting to the breath. as we get ready to move here, just gently point and flex through the feet. And then use the weight of your palms to slowly inhale the legs back to center. So sliding the heels along the wall. Good. Exhale, taking a pause. Maybe again pointing and flexing through the toes. And then go ahead and bend the right knee into the chest. You can take your palms on the shin, a little hug of the knee in towards the heart, maybe a little rock from side to side. And then we're going to take a modified figure four. So go ahead and cross that right ankle behind the left knee. You can use the right palm and press into that right thigh, opening the hip. Now, option to stay right here with the left leg extended long on the wall, or you can begin to bend that left knee. You might need to press into the sole of that left foot to move slightly back away from the wall. And this will give you a little bit deeper of a stretch in that right hip. Inhale, take the left arm up over the head, maybe keeping a soft bend to the elbow. Good, one more breath. And then inhale, slowly slide the right ankle off the left knee. Hug the right knee back into the chest, nice squeeze. Extend the right leg long on the wall. And then lifting the left foot off of the earth, cross left ankle behind right knee. And again, you can keep that right leg fully extended up the wall. Or on the exhale, you can bend the right knee, planting the right sole of the foot on the wall. Left palm comes into the left thigh. Inhale, send the right arm up overhead. Softening the shoulders again, the jaw slight tuck to the chin, maintaining that nice long spine, fully supported and grounded. Good, one more breath. Inhale, slide the left ankle off the right knee, hug that left knee in towards the heart. And then go ahead and plant the left foot on the wall. Now, if you were taking the version of figure four where your legs were still extended, on the exhale, begin to bend the knees, planting the feet about ankle, knee in line. And then again, option to maybe press into the wall to slightly shift the hips back so that you're working in the direction of a right angle. So a modified squat. Arms long by the sides, or again, goalposts, take the arms up overhead. And find just a little bit of strength in the legs by pressing the feet into the wall. Slight hugging and engagement of the inner thighs. Then softness through the low back and jaw. Good, one more breath. Staying connected, inhale, filling belly, ribs, heart. Exhale, softening heart, ribs, belly. Good, inhale, begin to straighten your arms into a T. And we're gonna move into a reclined twist. So begin to walk your feet down towards the baseboard. As you press into the feet, just shift your hips a little bit deeper to the left side of your mat. And then exhale, let the knees come all the way down to the right, keeping at least the balls of the feet connected to the wall. Maybe you turn the gaze out over the opposite fingertips, looking out to the left. And just let the knees get heavy. And then extend the fingertips a little further away from each other. Feel that slight lift to the heart. Take an inhale breath and exhale. Just release into this twist. Then on your next inhale, we're going to slowly come back to center. So begin to walk your feet up the wall. Slowly turn your nose back up towards the sky. Press into the feet to realign the hips and the spine. And just take a pause here. Feeling that connection, spine to earth. Then we'll take the twist over to the left. So pressing into the feet, go ahead and shift your hips to the right. Exhale, begin to walk your feet down the wall until the knees descend all the way to the left. Maybe a slight lift to the upper back so you can resettle the shoulder blades into the earth. Then take the gaze out over the right fingertips, maybe closing the eyes, settling in on the exhale breath. Beautiful. Inhale, slowly start to return to center. Draw the nose up towards the sky. Begin to walk the feet back up the wall. Taking another pause here in that modified squat. Then exhale, go ahead and take the arms back down alongside you, and pressing into the arms, begin to wiggle your hips back close up towards the baseboard of the wall. And once you get there, take the outer edges of the feet to the wall, the inner soles of the feet together, let the knees go wide, so butterfly or Baddha Konasana. And again, maybe you bend the elbows and allow the palms to support the thighs. If you want a little deeper stretch, maybe you take the palms to the inner thighs and give just a gentle press open. Re-softening the shoulders, slight tuck to the chin. And just revel in this last deep opening through the hips, the inner legs, softening of the low back. And gently slide the palms to the outsides of the thighs. Inhale, draw the knees back to center. And from here, we're going to transition into our Shavasana. So pressing into the feet, go ahead and extend the legs long. So you may need to wiggle the torso back. You want to be able to extend the legs, but keep the soles of the feet connected with the baseboard. Then allow the arms to extend away from the body. Maybe you widen the feet and legs. Rolling the shoulders under, slight tuck to the chin. Take an inhale breath. And exhale, release. Knowing that the universe has your back. You are fully supported. You feel stable and taken care of. Now you may stay here as long as you need, maybe even pulling your pillow and comforter off your bed and just going right to sleep on your mat. When you feel ready to move, gently wiggle the fingers and toes. Maybe roll the wrists and ankles. And slowly find a good morning stretch. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Press the soles of the feet into the wall. And then exhale, hug the knees into the chest. Give the knees a little squeeze to the heart. And gently roll onto one side. Pressing into the palm, begin to lift yourself up. And just find yourself back in Sukhasana. Maybe even move back to the support of the wall. Keep your eyes closed or soft. Take a moment. The universe has my back. And draw the palms together in Anjali Mudra, palm to palm in front of the heart center. Deep breath in through the nose, long sigh out the mouth. Namaste.